Education for all, a phrase commonly used in the Turks and Caicos Islands, but it may not be so easy for some come August 31st. That's the date of the start of the 2009 academic school year. However, the challenges associated with the former government's decision to terminate scholarships to students who were once attending private schools and the damages of Hurricane Ike remain a prevalent problem for the country's educational system. In a press statement from Government Information Services, it states that not all pupils will be able to return to public schools at the start of the school year, and that there are classroom shortages in the Grand Turk and Providenciales educational institutions. The release, which is coming from the Ministry of Education, reveals that the government is currently outsourcing an additional 34 temporary classrooms from a company in the United States to address space issues on Grand Turk and Providenciales. Combined, there are only 192 classrooms in the TCI public school system with the addition of specialty classrooms. The Ministry of Education is promising 6 additional classrooms for the H.J. Robinson High School, 10 for the Clement Howell High School, 8 for the Ianthe Pratt Primary School, 6 for the Enid Capron Primary School, and 4 new classrooms for the Osita Jolly Primary School. It's another dilemma which the Wetherill administration inherited from the previous government, and just like the others, there is no quick fix. The first shipment is scheduled to leave the manufacturer on September 14th and be installed by around the middle of October. The classrooms won't be ready until the 3rd week in October. News 4 spoke with the principal of the Clement Howell High School, Lloyd Farron, who told us what will happen to students who are enrolled at the Clement Howell High School come August 31st.
We will be reopening school on next week Monday as scheduled. However, our plan is to have a staggered opening where we will begin with our 4th and 5th formers on Monday. Then they will be joined by our 2nd and 3rd formers on Tuesday, and on Wednesday we'll have all our students from 1st to 5th form in.
Farron relayed to News 4 that there has been a sudden spike in the school's population due to the number of new students who have transferred from private schools.
We have seen an increase in our student population. We had just about 913 last year. We are now at 997. So it's a large increase. And with this increase will come some challenges. We met yesterday and we have been in meeting all day today, working on strategies and plans as to how we are going to face these challenges and overcome them.
But who will be affected by the sudden delay and who will be allowed to start the first day of school? Students who are preparing for examinations, grades 5 and 6 at the primary school level and forms 4 and 5 at the high school level will not be affected, which means students entering high school and those that are just getting their start at primary schools will have to remain home until further notice from the Education Department. In June, frustrated parents learned through letters that their students' tuition in elementary and high schools will no longer be subsidized by the government. The then Minister of Education, Amanda Mizik, said that government could no longer afford to pay millions of dollars in school fees, sending hundreds of students running to public schools for shelter. During the first week of school registration in June, the TCI Education Department told News 4 that there was a spike in the amount of students who had enrolled into public schools. Already today, frustrated parents have called our station demanding answers. News 4 will have more on this hot-button topic in a subsequent newscast. For WIV4 News, I'm Angie Toussaint.